Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to a world of laughter, learning, and entertainment. Welcome, curious minds, to our video that explores the ins and outs of Joel Neftali Martinez. Joel Neftali Martinez is a Mexican-American bishop of the United Methodist Church, elected in 1992. Prior to his election to the episcopacy, Rev. Martinez gained notability as a pastor and district superintendent in the Methodist and United Methodist Churches and as a denominational official in the area of ethnic ministries. Our focus now turns to birth and family, an important aspect of our discussion. Martinez was born 3 February 1940 in Seguin, Texas. He was the eldest of 4 children born to Guadalupe and Dora Martinez. Martinez is a grandson of sharecropper farmers who came to the United States at the end of the 19th century. Martinez was baptized at the Iglesia Metodista Unida La Trinidad, where his parents are still active members. Martinez met Raquel Moore while in college in El Paso, Texas. They were married 9 June 1961. She was born in Allende, Coahuila, Mexico, where her father was a Methodist pastor. The Moore family came to the United States when Raquel was 12 years old. Joel and Raquel have 3 children, Patricia, John, and Rebecca. Let's now venture into the realm of education and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. Martinez earned the Bachelor of Arts degree in history from the University of Texas at El Paso in 1961. His wife attended the Lydia Patterson Institute in El Paso at the same time. Martinez went on to graduate from the Perkins School of Theology at Southern Methodist University, Dallas, Texas in 1965, earning the MDiv degree. Martinez received the Distinguished Alumni Award from Perkins in 1995. He also was honored with the honorary degree DD by Nebraska Wesleyan University in 1993. His wife has a degree in music education from UTEP and a Master of Sacred Music degree from Perkins. Brace yourself for an enlightening exploration of ordained ministry as we dive into its profound implications. Martinez was ordained a deacon in the Rio Grande Annual Conference of the Methodist Church in 1962. He was ordained elder in 1965. Bishop Paul East Martin presided at both ordinations. Martinez served the following appointments as pastor: El Boone Methodist Church, Dallas, Texas, and the Emmanuel Church, El Paso, Texas. From 1973 until 1975, he also served as the Director of Planning and Development for the Newark Hopkins Center in El Paso. In 1975, Martinez was appointed the Executive Secretary of the Office of Ethnic and Language Ministries of the National Division of the General Board of Global Ministries of the Church, serving in this capacity until 1981. He was then appointed Superintendent of the Northern District of the Rio Grande Annual Conference of the Church, with headquarters in San Antonio, Texas. His last appointment before election to the episcopacy was as pastor of the Emmanuel Church in Dallas. The spotlight now falls on service to the United Methodist Church as we delve deeper into its details. Prior to his election to the episcopacy, Martinez gave leadership to many areas of the worldwide United Methodist Church. He was a member of the General Council on Ministries and of the World Methodist Council. He was elected a delegate to the South Central Jurisdictional Conference in 1984 and to the General Conference in 1988 and 1992. He also represented the church as a delegate to the 7th Assembly of the World Council of Churches, 1991 in Canberra, Australia. He also served as chairperson, Division of Human Relations, General Board of Church and Society. With our curiosity piqued, let's embark on a dedicated exploration of involvement in labor and ethnic issues and its fascinating intricacies. From early exposure to the plight of farm workers, and later in student ministry to migrant workers, Martinez learned to appreciate the urgent need for poor people to organize themselves in order to participate more equitably in society. He worked with Cesar Chavez during the ERS. He worked to establish the first federally funded health clinic for the poor of El Paso. Martinez also was a founding member of the National Hispanic Caucus in the UN Church in 1970. He also supported the organizing of poor fishermen on the island of Puerto Rico in the late years. Martinez worked on the initial proposals to the 1976 UN General Conference for a missional priority on the ethnic minority local church. He served on the Ethnic Minority Local Church Interagency Committee on the Missional Priority. He later chaired the National Missional Priority Coordinating Committee during the 1984-88 quadrennium. During the 1988-92 quadrennium, he served as Secretary of the National Committee to develop a plan for Hispanic ministry and was President of the National Hispanic Caucus. Now, let's shift our focus to ecumenical ministry and embark on an intellectual exploration of its various dimensions. Martinez has always worked ecumenically in his ministry. For example, he served as the president of the Greater Dallas Community of Churches in the late years and early years. He also was a delegate to the 7th Assembly of the World Council of Churches, Canberra, Australia in 1991. He was a member of the Finance Committee of the National Council of Churches in the United States of America. He was also a member of the Board of Directors of the Seminario Evangelico of Puerto Rico. In the upcoming section, we'll be dissecting episcopal ministry and exploring its intricate connections to our topic. Martinez was elected and consecrated a bishop of the United Methodist Church by the 1992 South Central Jurisdictional Conference. He was assigned the Nebraska Episcopal Area, the Nebraska Annual Conference. In 2000, Martinez was assigned the San Antonio Episcopal Area, the Rio Grande and Southwest Texas Annual Conferences. One of Martinez's interests is fostering closer relationships between the UMC and the churches of Latin America and the Caribbean. Another goal is to visit Asia and travel more extensively in Africa and Latin America. Martinez also writes church history with an emphasis on the contributions of Hispanics to the ecumenical church. As we enter this new phase, let's navigate the complexities of selected writings and discover its practical applications. Fiesta Cristiana with Raquel Martinez, Nashville, Abingdon Press, 2003. Remember to follow me on social media for behind-the-scenes content and updates.